Hi everybody, it's Claire and welcome to Design Tip Tuesday. So this week I have a confession to make, and that is that one of the things I really love to do is to garbage pick, and not a lot of people know that about me. It's not just any garbage. It's not like I enjoy going to the garbage dump and having a good look through whatever's there. No, that's not it. But if I'm driving and I see some items placed on someone's lawn that they consider garbage, and I can see the potential in these items, I will do anything in my power to stop that car and pick up that junk and make sure that that's going to be my junk. So there is a couple rules for what junk I would actually encourage you to pick up. I don't want you to pick up just anything because sometimes the junk is actually junk and it does belong in the garbage. So here are the rules. You're looking for pieces of furniture that are intact that are just going to require either or both a sanding, a light sanding to the piece of furniture, and a coat of paint. You don't want to pick up furniture that has missing drawers or missing cupboards, because then it's actually going to be a lot of work. You'll probably get that piece of furniture home and never do the work that it requires, so you're actually at that point picking up junk, and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to take you through the 2 easy steps that it's going to require to make this piece of furniture look like new. So once you have selected your junk or your new piece of furniture, what I want you to do is have a really good look at it and see if it's going to require a coat of sanding. So if it does, it's maybe if the wood is really rough to the touch, or if the paint's really chipped or falling off, then you're going to need to give it a light coat of sanding. So if you do need to do that, then maybe you'll go to the hardware store, or maybe you already have sandpaper in your home. But just make sure that you select the finest grade of sandpaper. So that's a sandpaper that's really smooth to the touch. You don't want to pick the coarse stuff because that's going to really kind of chew up your wood. And we're looking for the wood to become really nice and smooth, and we're really just preparing it to be painted. So when you sand, this is a tip. Just make sure that you go in the direction of the wood grain, because if you go the other way, then it's probably going to make the surface feel quite rough. So once you've sanded, now you're ready to paint. And before you paint, have a look at your piece of furniture and see if there's any hardware on it. So that's something like knobs. If there are knobs on it, then just make sure that you pop them off before you paint. That's probably a lot easier than to maybe tape them and try and paint around them. This way it ensures that all of your hardware gets no paint on it. So now it's time to select your paint. So if you already have paint that you love the color of, then great, this project's gonna cost you no money. Or you can always go to the paint store, the hardware store, and pick a new color of paint. And the great thing is that you can pick a color of paint for this piece of furniture that goes really well with the existing decor in the room. So go ahead and give that piece of garbage or furniture a new coat of paint. Put the hardware back on if necessary, and then voila, you have a beautiful new piece of furniture for your home. And no one will ever know that at one point it was considered junk. I hope you found that design tip useful. If you did, make sure to head on over to the website, www.clairehalldesign.com. Sign up for the mailing list. Then each and every Tuesday, you will be receiving a video of yours truly giving away free design advice. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.